Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly.
What are you guys doing?
Working on our tans.
We want to look good for the dance tonight. We have a science test tomorrow.
Shucks, what are we gonna do?
How about we study while we get ready? Okay.
I don't know any of this stuff. I'm gonna fail tomorrow.
What don't you get?
All of it?
Let me see. Well, temperature is a measure of how hot or cold something is. It's relative to the particle's kinetic energy. So it basically tells you how hot something is. Look at the numbers on your curling iron. They tell you the temperature. There are 3 scales for temperature: Fahrenheit, Celsius, and Kelvins.
Which one's on my curling iron?
Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is used mainly in the U.S. for just about everything. Celsius is used in the metric system, and Kelvin is used for extreme temperatures.
How do you know when to change from one to another?
You just use some formulas.
Okay, I think I get it, but what about the rest? Like heat and thermometer?
Well, heat is the energy transferred between objects at different temperatures.
Is that like when you can feel the hot air coming out of a vent?
Yeah, that's it.
A thermometer is an instrument that measures and indicates temperature.
Like a thermostat?
Yep, see, that isn't too bad.
This is easy.
How is heat transferred?
I don't know. This doesn't make any sense.
Well, convection happens when objects are in direct contact. Try touching the curling iron.
No, it's hot. It'll burn my fingers.
Exactly. The heat transfers from your curling iron to your fingers.
Well, I think I get it, but what about convection?
Convection is the transfer of heat through fluids or liquids and gases.
Okay. Like blow drying your hair?
Yep, the heat is transferred from the blow dryer into the hot air and then onto your wet hair, causing it to dry.
What about the last one, radiation?
Radiation is energy that is transferred as electromagnetic waves. It does not require physical contact.
Well, what's one example of radiation?
Well, when you and Brianna were suntanning earlier, the heat from the sun was traveling into electromagnetic waves to you, warming your body and causing your skin to tan.
I don't understand conductor and insulator. What are they?
Well, a conductor is a material through which energy can be transferred as heat. Metals are good conductors like the curling iron.
Well, what's an insulator?
An insulator is a material that transfers energy poorly. Plastics are insulators. The glove you use to curl your hair is an insulator. It stops your hand from getting burned.
Oh, I see. Specific heat is the amount of heat per unit mass to raise the temperature by 1 degree. The specific heat of water is 4.186 joules/grams.
Convection currents are any movement in matter that result from differences in density.
Absolute zero is the temperature at which molecular energy is at a minimum. Absolute zero is negative 273.15 degrees Celsius.
Thermal equilibrium is achieved when 2 objects or system reach the same temperature and cease to exchange energy through heat.
Eventually, their temperatures will be equal and they will cease to exchange heat energy as neither is warmer or cooler than the other.
1. At this point, they are in a state of thermal equilibrium. The ice cube and the water will eventually melt and the ice cube and water will have the same temperature.
Ice for science test.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
I am getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes off.
Oh, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
I am getting so hot.
Back heat transfer from your curling iron to your fingers.
I don't know what I'm saying. Can we redo this?
At this point, they are in a state of thermal equilibrium. The ice cube and the water will eventually melt, and the ice cube and water will have the same temperature. Hold on. Say one! You can't just... One!